fascinating Renaissance friends. Welcome to episode 79. Let me ask you a question. Let's say you have been saving, for your very first purchase of a luxury bag. Let's say a Chanel or a Louis Vuitton, and then finally you have it. You have there, your first luxury bag purchase. Will you be very happy? Well, I'm sure I will. I'll be very happy. Now, since I'm very happy with the first purchase of my luxury bag, then maybe I would like to be very, very happy. So I purchased another, bag, another luxury bag, maybe a Prada. You think I will be very, very happy? Well, maybe. Okay. What if I was really very, very happy? So I tell myself, maybe the third purchase will make me very, very, very happy. Alright? So I purchased a third one. Do you think that is true? I will be very, very, very happy because it's my third purchase of a luxury bag. Right? Let me make it a little simpler. You went to an eat-all-you-can pizzeria. Okay, you ordered your favorite pizza. When you taste, the first piece, heaven, you're happy. Then maybe the second one will again make you very happy. Maybe it did. Okay, and then the third, and the fourth, and the fifth, and the eighth slice. Will you be 8 times more happy? True or false? What a question, isn't it? Okay, according to research and according also to experience, not so. Your first purchase, your first taste of pizza will give you a certain level of happiness. The second one may still give you a little higher level, but as you go on consuming and consuming, you will reach a certain stage of satiation. Like you can no longer, if it's food, you can no longer take another piece. And in fact, it's your stomach and and your taste is not gonna like it. The bag will just be one of those bags in your collection. What is happening here? Last episode, we talked about, a life, you can't wait, to live. And, anything that gives you joy, will make you want to live, the life that you can't wait to live. And when you are actually enjoying your life, you will have, you will want more time and passion into it. So I was thinking, maybe it's the same thing with joy, in possessing things. I found out there's such a thing as, let me read, okay, from economics, the law of diminishing marginal utility. Okay, marginal utility is a fancy way of saying level of satisfaction. So you have this level of satisfaction, and then it increases, and increases. What is the law of diminishing marginal utility? Okay, so what has this to do with the idea of amplification of joy? We talk about joy. How do you amplify? Amplify means increase joy by having more of something. But then there is a law, and I'm sure you will agree with me, experientially, anecdotally, as well as scientifically, there's such a thing as law of diminishing marginal utility, or the level of satisfaction. More and more things, it say, do not give more and more satisfaction. Exactly what we're talking about, Your level of happiness when you get your very first luxury bag, will be high. And then you purchase another one thinking that you will double your joy. No, it does not. Okay, it will increase a little bit. And then the third, the fourth, the fifth, it will just be like one. Oh, of course you're happy. But you are not four times happier because it is your first, purchase of the same thing. Okay? Now, why is that? It also complements the concept of hedonic adaptation. Hedonic will be pleasure, something about pleasure. Okay, so when you buy your first, jewelry, say your first luxury bag, okay, of course, the pleasure it gave you and the happiness it gave you is very high. But the more you buy those things, it settles into what is normal level. Normal. So it's just one of those things. It's just one of those bags, the many bags you have in your collection. You cannot capture the very, very, very first intense feeling because that's how things are. All right. So people, you might say, well, if you don't have a luxury bag, of course you're dreaming about that. I'm still dreaming about a luxury bag, although I'm not gonna buy one though, because I'm thoroughly very happy with what I've got. Okay, nice, fine leather, fine craftsmanship, made in the Philippines by one of our finest leather companies. There's really no big labels there, but it definitely is a good bag. But anyway, even if the first purchase made me very happy, the second purchase, just gave me a little bit increase, and by the third, fourth, it's just one of those bags that I get to use. So now you're thinking, how can we continue to enjoy things that we buy, because more and more things do not give more and more satisfaction. So how do we prevent this? How do we continue to enjoy what we have? Okay, so I read this, somewhere, amplification of joy. Meaning, if you just have so many things out there, that you don't have time to appreciate it, because there's just so many, that to choose from. No, you don't have time to really enjoy, using it. It's the utilization of something, because you amplify the joy if you keep on using something that you thoroughly enjoy. I get that. I really get that, because it gives you dividends, utility dividends. It pays you back. Why? Because you begin to notice, oh, this bag I bought is this. Oh my gosh, a lot of my friends, I love it, and every time I would wear it, just like this dress is my favorite dress. You've seen this dress in some previous episodes. It's my favorite. It's really my favorite. Every time I wear it, I feel so beautiful. I feel so beautiful. Anyway, so how do you prevent this? How do you prevent hedonic adaptation, so you no longer enjoy the things which you used to enjoy? Okay, let me see. Yeah, I guess basically three things that I'd like to share with you, all right? So, our aha moment really is the discovery of the law of diminishing marginal utility, and how do you amplify that? Okay, first is self-discipline. You just come up with intentional choices. If you have one beautiful thing, enjoy it to the hilt. Because, if you add more to it in successive frequency, then you're not gonna amplify the joy. Okay, second, don't be deceived by what we call unlimited offers. I was just thinking, I don't go to eat all you can buffet anymore. To begin with, physically my stomach can take it, but the enjoyment, because you paid so much. What is your tendency? The tendency is just stuff yourself with food because you say, well, I would like to maximize the return of my investment. What is the return on your investment? How much you pay for the buffet. But the enjoyment, does not. In fact, you feel so ugh and you want to throw up already. But because you paid so much, you want, to maximize it. Don't be deceived by unlimited offers. Now, it does not give you unlimited joy. And the third one is balance. You just have to balance things. Well, maybe this year you buy this bucket list bag or dress or whatever. Maybe it's a vacation, and then maybe just one vacation a year so that you can enjoy and savor the moments and the memories. And then maybe the next travel will be either the next year, one major vacation abroad and just little vacations of one day, just right in your neighborhood or region. Okay? So, remember, my friends, the law of diminishing marginal utility. Okay? This is an aha, moment, that we're discovering in this month of discovery, renewal, and aha moments. Okay? By next episode, I will share with you another related aha moment. Until then, this is Malu Cervantes, your fellow sojourner, your life coach, your mentor, enjoying how we navigate the autumn of our life. I'll see you then. Goodbye.